That's 67th of his career. He finished the month of February averaging a triple-double, and his teams won 70% of their games in the process. And to cap it off, he became the first player in NBA history with 30,000 points, 8,000 rebounds, and 8,000 assists. Usually when I write a script, I never put more than 4 numbers in it, but this is impossible when it comes to LeBron James. Here he is talking about his achievement after the game.
I've always prided myself on being a triple threat player. I'm not a scorer, but I can put the ball in the hole. I rebound the ball to help my teammates offensively and defensively, and I love to get my guys involved. And you know, I always look at myself. I don't like to be compared to anybody. I feel like I'm a one-of-a-kind player. I'm a player that this league has never seen before, and I take a lot of pride in that. And I want to continue that, you know, in the near future.
Nick, are these the type of numbers that LeBron is putting up that will eventually, if not having done this already, cement him as the greatest player in the NBA?
So I'm a man on an island in NBA history. I'm a man on an island to a degree that I think LeBron could retire today and be the greatest player ever. But he's obviously not retiring today. And at
You're
some
a man
point,
on a stump.
Okay,
not
sure.
an island.
Okay, so you would call it a somewhat deserted
As
island.
much as I love LeBron, a stump.
But again, I think the biggest LeBron critics have him 4th. Most people have him top 3, and I think you have him 2nd.
I have him
and
2nd.
you're not even a critic. You love LeBron.
Exactly.
You're a huge supporter.
But there
of LeBron.
are a lot of people that have him behind Kobe.
Okay,
so
those people are nuts and they don't know what they're talking about. But it's neither here nor there.
Ex-players.
Okay, well those guys have either Kobe nostalgia bias, whatever it is. But to answer your question, the numbers will become so overwhelming that island will go from a slightly deserted island to where we need population control on the LeBron's the greatest player island. He's the only player ever with 30,000, 8,000, 8,000. He's also the only player ever with 18,000, 8,000, 8,000. Oh, well, the rebound and assist numbers are so high. Okay, let's drop him down a little bit. He's the only player ever with 27,000, 7,000, 7,000. There's only been 36 guys with half of what LeBron has. 15,000, 4,000, 4,000. Of those 36 guys, they are all in the Hall of Fame who are eligible. There are a few who are still active players, guys who are not yet eligible for the Hall of Fame. We are seeing a guy in year 15 arguably just have the most complete month of his career. The first time in his career he averaged a triple-double for a month. By the way, that's only been done by Oscar Robertson, Russell Westbrook, and Wilt Chamberlain. He just became, of course, the oldest player to ever do it, beating Wilt by nearly 2 years. He just last night also tied Michael Jordan for the most career 20, or for the 4th most 20-point games in a career with 926. Here's guessing the next time he goes out there, he will go ahead and break Jordan's record on that. What we are seeing is a guy, and he put it perfectly. We've never seen anyone like him. There are no holes in his game. There are no flaws in his game. There has been no weakness. There has been no injury. There has been no but. There's the series against the Mavs, which will be held against him and should be held against him. Fortunately for him, what he has done since that series is put together the greatest 6.5-year stretch in the history of the sport, and he shows no signs of slowing down. So, yeah, when he gets to 40,000, 10,000, 10,000, everyone will agree. But, I mean, you're laughing.
You're just throwing that out like that's automatic. 40,000 is automatic?
I don't think it's automatic. I would, right now, if you're asking me yes or no, will he score another 10,000 points, have another 2,000 rebounds and assists? I would say yes.
Look, and when you debate the greats, you nitpick. This is because they're all great. So you're not hating on Michael Jordan.
No.
I'm not hating on LeBron. But it's going to be tough to catch Michael Jordan. And he's got to win more championships. Not 6, because like you said, we think he's better than Kobe. Kobe's got 5, and LeBron's got 3, and most pundits outside of ex-players think he's better than Kobe. But Michael, I think, just did more. He dominated the league individually in a way that, as great as LeBron's been, Jordan led the league in scoring 10 straight times. Jordan changed conventional wisdom. Before Michael Jordan, you never thought you could build a dynasty around a 2-guard. The best one we'd ever seen was Jerry West, and he won 1 championship out of 9 tries. Jordan changed that. Jordan led the league in steals 3 times. LeBron has led the league in one category 1 time. scoring.
Right.
So Jordan dominated, I would say individually was more dominant. Winning-wise, the way LeBron has locked down the Eastern Conference, we don't even consider anybody else, no matter how bad the Cavs play, no matter how bad LeBron played in January, we don't even consider anyone else having a chance to win the East. Michael Jordan did that with the entire NBA, not just one half of it. Jordan, I think, was a better finisher at the rim than LeBron. I think Jordan had a better post game than LeBron. He obviously was a better foul shooter than LeBron. I think Jordan moved better without the basketball, did not dominate the ball like LeBron does. That's why I think Michael Jordan was a better defender.
Okay.
9-time all defense. LeBron 6-time all defense.
LeBron, all right, hold on.
And one more thing. LeBron's going to have the longevity argument without question.
It matters.
Okay, it matters some. But if you have a 17 or 18-year prime, which he might, and you only have 3 championships, and I would say we don't know what he's going to do next year, but the chances are maybe above 50% he never wins it again. There are good chances he never wins it again. And if you have 3 rings in a 17, 18-year prime versus Jordan, 6 rings, I would even say an 11-year prime for Jordan.
Listen, but you're not going to get credit for having a shorter prime. You don't get credit from me.
Why not? If you were more dominant, Sandy Koufax is better than a lot of pitchers that lasted longer than him.
You don't get more credit for playing less. You just flatly don't. I will give Jordan credit for the 6 rings. No one can deny him the credit for the 6 rings. You mentioned things Jordan's better at. I'm going to mention things LeBron's better at statistically and otherwise. He's obviously a more versatile defender and guard all 5 positions.
Does he guard? But how often does he guard centers? In an era where centers don't score. I mean, you can say LeBron can guard all 5 positions just because of his size, but does he?
And we've seen him do it. I watched him guard Kristaps Porzingis when they were the big comeback against the Knicks. He doesn't do it often because
Kristaps Porzingis is a perimeter player.
Okay, but he's also 7'2". He can guard all 5 positions. All the advanced metrics favor LeBron James. Better box score plus minus, better value over replacement player, better 3-point shooter, better.
Does he have a higher PER?
Their PER, I think he's 0.4 of a point behind him, so he's lower in PER at the moment. That we know that he's a better rebounder. We know that he's a better passer. We know that he's the longevity point. And you mentioned he has the East on lock. So LeBron, the big knock on LeBron, and I will concede the Maverick series. The Maverick series is a black mark on LeBron that Jordan does not have. But the other finals losses are not knocks on LeBron. They are testaments that him getting there and what he did in those finals are testaments to his greatness. People bring up People bring up the 3 and 5 all the time. All right, well, let's go through the 5 losses if we may. The Maverick series, I concede the point. The first finals he got to is one of the most amazing accomplishments in NBA history. Boobie Gibson and that squad of players beating the Pistons and getting to the finals. All right, how about the finals they lost against the Spurs in Miami when he shot 57% and the guy guarding him, the guy who held him to 57%, won the MVP. The first finals against the Warriors.
They got smashed
the first finals
by an old San Antonio team. Okay, Tim Duncan was a shadow of himself. Ginobili and Parker were too.
The first finals against the Warriors, when his second best player is Dellavedova, and he gives you 36, 13, and 9. We holding that against him. Last year's finals, when he averages a triple-double, we holding that one against him. Like the finals losses argument don't hold water to me. And you said he was terrible in January, and that is my best point. Gave you 23, 7, and 7 on 50%, and that's terrible. You know why it's terrible? Because somewhere in your head you know for the best player ever,
in the NBA in plus minus.
Better.
I didn't even get a chance to ask my follow-up question. Who's better, Jordan or LeBron? Dang it. Now I'm going to have to wait till next time. Coming out, more on the Cavs. How could there be more? How could there be more? And how concerned should they be after barely beating the Brooklyn Nets? Next on First Things First.
What kind of shoes you wearing?